system, especially in the teachers' education. So for this, we would cover it in the tour and the learning journey to the NIE, the National Institute of Education of Singapore. NIE is the only school that actually produce teachers for Singapore, right? Very different from Thailand. Thailand, you have a lot of institution doing teachers training. But Singapore, we have only one, which is the NIE. So this is a very prestigious college. Yeah. So you will have a chance to visit this college, and somebody, the dean, will come and share information about teachers training and so on. Yeah. So do take this opportunity for those who are coming here to ask questions and to see for yourself what is the difference between the Singapore teachers training and Thailand teachers training. And from there, maybe you could actually, in future, propose something to your education system, or you can actually work with the school directors to make teachers training even more colorful, right? Now, number two, you will also take this learning journey's opportunity to be self-directed learner to improve on your English literacy with some learning components set for this learning journey. So what I will do, I will also upload some of these worksheets for participants uh, to be completed every day. Yeah, after you visit certain areas and certain place of interest, yeah, you need to complete certain assignments in order to complete this learning journey, right? I will share the link for the Google Classroom later on. Yeah, and number three, participants are to explore Singapore's educational environment and its English language speaking environment. As you know that Singapore is an English speaking country, although we speak a lot of dialects and Mandarin and so on, other languages. But English is our official working language, right? So do immerse in this working English working language environment uh, to so-called, you could also actually bring such a culture back to your own working place, um, and try to encourage people to so-called learn English in a different way. Yeah, and share this learning journey with everyone near you, among around you, right? Now, without further ado, I would like to share further slides. And these are the reading materials for this learning journey. Yeah, please read this material before you come to Singapore. Here is the link. There are also links inside this document, so please click on the link, yeah, to read more about all this information that I have provided, because this will actually make your learning journey more fruitful, and you will understand the whole Singapore landscape better after reading about this. Yeah. So this is quite important, right? Remember to read before you come. Now, uh, let me share the schedule for day one. Day one is the arrival of this prestigious group, right? I will wait for you personally in the Changi Airport. Okay. Yeah. And then after that, we will check in together at the Chancellor Hotel at Orchard Road. Yeah. This Chancellor Hotel is along Orchard Road and it's next to the Istana. Istana is the so-called the palace for our president of Singapore. So it's along Orchard Road as well. Yeah. So it's just a street divided by one road. Yeah. So you stay there for this so-called 3 nights, right? And once you reach the hotel after checking in, you come down. Yeah, to level one, we will have lunch together. We will be taking the Peranakan food. I'm not sure whether do you know what is called Peranakan food, right? Peranakan is a term used for people in olden days, a Malay and a Chinese. They actually so called got wedding together, become couple, and the children that they produce is called Peranakan. Yeah. In olden days, Singapore, when you get married to a Malay husband, uh, when a Malay lady get married to a Chinese husband, the husband do not need to convert to Muslim. But the Muslim lady will follow the Chinese husband custom, the Chinese culture. So this Peranakan culture is very strong in Penang, Malacca, and Singapore. So this culture is so strong that they have their own sets of so-called culture, especially in their food, yeah, their costumes, the things that they use daily. For example, bowl, cooking utensils, shoes, and things like that. Very unique and very beautiful, very delicate. So the Peranakan food is also very unique. Yeah, it's a merge of the Muslim Malay food and the Chinese food. It's a hybrid. So it's very delicious and very unique. So you have a chance to try this Peranakan food the first day, right? Now, after lunch, you will follow me either by a short walk or one MRT station. We go to the SMU, the Singapore Management University, right? It will not be an official visit to the university, but I would like you to actually look at the whole university, the environment, yeah, how the students actually carry on their daily life in the U, and we will be finding a very comfortable place down there, and we will have a circle of inquiry using the P4C, philosophy for children. P4C is a learning pedagogy, right? I would like to actually introduce you to P4C's use of inquiry-based learning. Uh, you can actually use that in the classroom next time when you go back. Yeah, it is a very useful tool to communicate with students and also to encourage students to ask questions, especially in languages like English. I think it is very useful uh, in this aspect, right? And after that, uh, I can bring you to the MRT and then direct you how to go to the Marina Bay Sands. And then you could actually explore yourself in the English speaking environment after that. Yeah. After that, you can navigate back to your hotel by your own. Now, this is the itinerary for day one. Is there any question? You can voice up right now. Anyone got any question?
ท่านครับใครมีประเด็นบ้างตอนนี้ท่านโทมัสเนี่ยคุยวันแรกเสร็จแล้วนะคุณหนึ่งนะ
So for the first day, the dressing will be casual and light. Yeah, because it will be outdoor. If there's no question, then I will move to the second slide. Now, this is the second day. The second day, we will go to visit the Fort Canning Hill, which is nearby your hotel, right? Fort Canning Hill is a very famous historical area. We will be there for a few hours because there are many, many different places to visit in this park, right? It is very important part of the history of Singapore. And then after Fort Canning Hill, I will bring you to Oxley Road, number 38 Oxley Road. This road actually is nothing special, but this is where the house of our father of Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, is. Yeah, he was my neighbor. I was staying nearby him last time. So we will take a look at his house and take some photos there before we move on to the Singapore Buddhist Lodge. This Singapore Buddhist Lodge is quite an old place as well, but they have renovated. It's beautiful. And we will have so-called the free vegetable lunch over there. vegetarian food. Yeah, so they provide free food every day for any people that goes there. So you'll have a chance to actually immerse in our culture and see how our charity organization works in Singapore. Yeah, and you have a chance to take photos in this temple. So it's beautiful, very beautiful. Yeah. So this temple is along River Valley Road. River Valley Road is famous for is a so-called upmarket housing. So these people who are staying around here, they are all quite considered quite rich. So you can also take a look at the old housing, which is a preserved housing along this road, and also the new buildings that is flourishing along this area. Yeah. And after going to the Buddhist lodge, we will go past the Fengshan Si Temple. This Fengshan Si Temple is a very old temple built by the Hokkien clan. Yeah. So olden days when the Chinese people come from China, these Hokkien people, they come here and they build this temple. And this temple last time consists of a school, a charity organization, and also a clan association. So it is very historical as well, and it's very special and has got special meanings for the local people. Right? You can take a look at that. And after that, we will continue to walk down, which is not too far, to the Boat Quay. Yeah, Boat Quay. I think a lot of you have heard of Clarke Quay, but Boat Quay is different from Clarke Quay, but they are linked together. Only after passing by Boat Quay, then you could reach Clarke Quay. Actually, it's the same along the same Singapore River, but Boat Quay is famous in the olden days for the storage of food because all the food will be loaded along Singapore River and stored in the warehouse along Boat Quay. Yeah, but now the houses along Boat Quay, they've all changed to restaurants, bar, and pubs. Yeah, you can take a look at all these old houses and see how are the changes from olden days until this modern Singapore. Yeah, you will see for yourself how Singapore has developed, right? Okay, and then after that, we will be back to the hotel and take a rest. Yeah, and then at 5:30, we will meet at the hotel lobby and we go to eat the famous Singapore chicken rice, Khao Man Kai.
Yes,
Yeah,
come on.
so this chicken
Yes.
rice is very delicious, very smooth. Of course, it's not only chicken, but it comes with a lot of other dishes as well that I have specially prepared for everyone here, right? And then after going back, after finishing the dinner, you have a choice of asking the bus to go to the Malayan Park, or you can go back to the hotel. So I will let the group decide, yeah, whether you want to go to the Malayan Park all together or go back to the hotel all together. Do let me know before you come to Singapore, or because I'm not too sure everyone all the participants here in this meeting. So maybe maybe the Mr. Kitty can ask them later on. So any question for this second slides for the second day?
ท่านมีอะไรไหม One the second change from the first, right?
Yes, swap.
Yes.
โอ
มีไหม
เค
ครับ
Because NIE is very busy.
อืม
They cannot accept us on the 20th. They can only let us visit on the 21st.
That means NIE 31st 21st, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any questions before I proceed further?
คุณโทมัส
Yes.
Can we choose the last program 7:30 p.m.
Yes.
Now we can choose.
Yes, you can choose.
อาจารย์วัน7:30เนี่ยเราจะไปเมอร์ไรออนก่อนกลับโรงแรมไหมครับ
This has to be a group decision. Yeah,
Yes.
it's either Malayan Park or you go back to the hotel.
that's mean the หมายถึง the group can อะไรนะ
อ่า
can free to
อ่า
that place หรือ or
Yes.
have a choice to go to another
อ่า
place that they have
Yes.
right
No, if you choose to go to Malayan Park, you
Ah.
will have to go back to the hotel by yourself.
okay
อ๋ออ่า
Mm.
okay the Marian Parks don't far from the hotel okay
อืม we can walk back to the hotel
ไม่ได้นะ
อ๋อไม่
ไกลมากเลย
แต่
Cannot
บ้าน
อ่ะ
แต่บ้าน they can
อ่า
they can catch the หมายถึง they can
You can
catch
take
the
the MRT
MRT to
or
the
take a bus,
the
yes.
to the hotel right
Mm.
yeah okay I know because this is
by
Marion
bus
ก็จะนะฮะ
Dr.
How
Surapong
Singapore
is very familiar with Singapore.
โอเคอ่าวสิงคโปร์เลยนะนี่คือโอเค understand
ครับ
All right, so I leave it to the to Mr. Kitty Start to decide for them. All right,
okay
let's go. Okay, next.
Okay.
Okay, this is the SMU. I've taken a few photos here. We will be going there the first day, just going around the buildings and take a look at the study environment. How see for yourself what is the difference between the Thai university and the Singapore university, and how open are they, and how so-called the learning environment. What is the differences, right?
look like open university นะ right
Yes, it is an open university.
Now they can take a picture. I know that this is a between from Marion and the hotel.
Yes, so this is near the hotel also. It's one MRT station. So I will bring you there and immerse in this learning environment, and we will have some so-called activities over there. Yeah, introduction activity. Now, we will be visiting the Fort Canning Park the next day. This is the map of Fort Canning Park. Not too big, not too small, but it's enough for you to spend half a day over there. Yeah. Some of the pictures I've taken, this is a very historical park. Historical. Last time when the Japanese, they want to conquer Singapore, and this is one of the area that the British army was fighting with the Japanese soldiers. Yeah, so very historical. And before that, of course, you have a lot of people, the English soldiers having so-called the bunkers, their officer launches over there. So lots of things to see. Yeah. So I would like to maybe introduce you a few of them, on which is I can share. Sang Nila Utama Garden is also inside this Fort Canning Park. Sang Nila Utama was the first king of Singapore. Yeah, first king of Singapore. So this garden was named after him. You can visit this garden when you were there. Now, Pancha Larangan. This is where the king and the concubines, the emperors, they take shower in the olden days. That's a long time ago. Maybe about 600 to 800 years ago. Yeah. So this is where the area that it's a forbidden spring only for the royal family. Yeah, to take shower. And this is the Karamat Iskandar Shah, which means it's a tomb. It's a grave of the last king of Singapore. The last king of Singapore. Yeah. The Sultan. Yeah. So you can also take a look. And there are also gates and fort walls. Very historical buildings. A lot. You can see for yourself and take a lot of good, beautiful pictures over there. And this is the Fort Canning Center. You will be here for at least an hour because there are exhibitions going on. Yeah, a lot of things to see and a lot of things to read for yourself inside this building. Now, this is where 38 Oxley Road is, the place of our Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, the former Prime Minister of Singapore. Yeah, there is a small little so-called shelter here. This shelter, when he was around, when our Mr. Lee was around, this shelter was for the guards to stand 24 hours. Yeah. Mm. So we will go over there to take a look and take some photos if you want to. And then before we move to another place. Because this place is a very so-called, is a hot place. Yeah. The government wanted to preserve this place. But Mr. Lee Kuan Yew has written in his will, say that he want to demolish this place after he passed away. So now it's like, still debating whether to preserve this place or not to preserve this place. So if you do not come and visit this place, next time if they say going to demolish, you can no longer see this place anymore. Yeah, so it's a very good opportunity for you to come and take a look. Now, this is Singapore Buddhist Lodge. We will have our lunch here. This lodge has been here for a long, long time. So when I was very young, 10 years old, I have already been coming to this lodge because I stay nearby. And then, yeah, it has changes has um, uh, a lot of changes has gone through in this place. Last time it was the wooden houses, yeah, wooden house. But now he has keep on changing and changing. Now the latest development is this. It's worth taking a look since you are already nearby this place. And this is another place, which is the Hong San Si Temple, which I mentioned is for the Hokkien clan. Yeah. Last time there were not so many buildings behind, very empty, very nice. But now because of the land around this place, it's so expensive and it's so upmarket. So a lot of buildings coming out from this area. Now this is the boat quay. Can you see all these steps along the Singapore River? This is Singapore River, right? And then these steps, the boats, all the boats will actually park along here. And the coolies, that means the workers will carry all the rice, the food, the dry food, and keep along all these houses along the way here. All these are storehouse. Yeah. But now they have already changed to beautiful restaurants and pubs. Yeah. So you can take a look at walk along this boat quay and have a feel of how the olden Singapore has developed into a modern Singapore. Now, day 3. This is the schedule for visiting to the NIE. We will assemble at the hotel lobby at 9:15. Because we need to arrive at NIE at 10, right? The attire will be formal. That means if you need to wear your jacket, please wear your jacket. If not, then a long sleeve shirt will do. Yeah, and then we'll be welcomed by Dr. Alexis Chia, the Associate Dean of the Practicum and Partnership, yeah, Office of Teachers Education. Yeah, it involves a presentation, Q&A, and then after that we will go to the NIE Visiting Center. Right. After that, program will end at 12 noon, and after that, we can go to the NIE canteen to take our lunch, like the teacher student what they are doing, yeah, daily, right? Have a feel of becoming a teacher student in Singapore. Okay. And then after that, we will proceed to Haw Villa. Haw Villa is a very beautiful garden. That's owned by a very rich Singaporean last time. Yeah, their famous product is the Tiger Balm. I don't know whether you have heard of them before. Tigerbalm. So this company was owned by two brothers that came from Myanmar, but they are Chinese. Yeah. So you will have a chance to visit this villa. Last time, this villa actually was a private garden, belongs to their own family, but they opened it up only once a year, which is during the Chinese New Year, and let Singaporeans come to visit the garden. But after the World War II, when one of the brother passed away, and then the other brother decided to sell this property to the Singapore government. So it's now under the Singapore government's care. Yeah. So everyone can go there and see for the and visit this garden, right? And because in the morning we were wearing something formal, so and this garden is outdoor, so I would actually advise you to bring along a t-shirt to change at the NIE. Yeah, because you're going to walk a lot in this garden. It's under the hot sun, right? So it's better to change to t-shirt or polo shirt. Yeah. Uh, but if you are okay not to change, but by all means, yeah, this is just an advice. I will bring a t-shirt along to change if I because it's very hot in Singapore as well, right? Yeah. And then after Haw Villa, we will proceed for the farewell dinner at this summer garden. I heard that yeah, we will have some Singapore delicacies like the chili crabs and things like that. Yeah. So it will be another sumptuous dinner before you go back to Thailand the next day. Now, after the summer garden dinner, you will also have a choice, right? Whether the whole group will go to the Clarke Quay or the whole group will go back to the hotel. So you let me know what you want actually on that day. You can decide earlier, actually would be better. Okay. So any question for the itinerary for day 3?
มีคำถามไหมครับ
ไม่มี question เหรอ
no question
Okay, so then I will proceed to the next slide. That will be your last day in Singapore, day 4. Yeah. You could make your own arrangement to explore Singapore on this day before you go back to bank to Thailand, right? Departure from hotel at 5 p.m. The bus leave from hotel to the airport at 5 p.m. So please come back before that. Check you. Of course, you also need to check out at 12 noon if you are going out, and put your luggage below at the lobby. Yeah, before you go out. And then we will send you to the hotel, to the airport at 5 p.m. And at the airport, actually, you could visit something very interesting, which is the Jewel. It's beautiful. You can take photos over there because daytime and nighttime, the scenery is different. Yeah. And every hour or every now and then, there's special kind of performance, water performance over there. You can actually enjoy and relax, yeah, and shop. Shop till you drop in the, Singapore Changi Airport. Yeah, a lot of things to buy, a lot of things to see. Yeah. So, any questions?
อา
เชิ
จาร
ญ
ย์
ค
รา
รับอา
วั
จาร
น
ย์ราวันครับผม
So, hello, Thomas.
Yes. Yes.
With my group, we will fly straight from Chiang Mai to Singapore.
Yes, I heard. Yes, Chai.
Yeah, and we will arrive Singapore around 3 p.m.
Yes.
So we will go straight to the hotel, and our opening ceremony is the whole in the same hotel, right? Or we need to go to another hotel for the opening ceremony.
No, the opening ceremony is simple. It just I mentioned I will bring everyone to the SMU, and we will have a so-called opening introduction over there. So what time will you be at the hotel? You think you can reach the hotel?
Our flight will landing to Singapore around 3
Mm.
p.m.
Around 3. So
Yeah.
you reach the hotel about 4 plus, about
Okay.
4:30, I guess, because you reach 3:30, and then you after immigration everything it takes about roughly an hour or so. Then you take another half an hour to reach or 1 hour to reach the hotel. I think you will miss
The
the
opening ceremony.
opening, yes. You will
Okay.
miss. Yeah.
And in immigration, so we need to show the booking the hotel to the immigration, or we can use the automatic immigration.
Uh, Immigration. I will send in the group chat. In the group chat, I will send the hotel information. If they ask you where are you staying, you can show the address and hotel name.
Okay. Thank you very much. And another question:
Yes.
Can we need to exchange the Singapore money? It's possible if we use only the credit card there.
Yes, because I think a lot of places they accept credit card, but if you need to buy certain things from smaller shops, you can change a small amount. Yeah, just in case you need to buy some small items. Yeah, from small shops.
Okay. Thank you.
So you don't need to change a lot, but most of the shops and restaurants they accept credit card.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
That so much that mean that if the teacher can use a cash or can use it, that mean auto then auto exchange already from that, right?
When they use the card, right?
Yeah.
Yes, auto exchange.
Mm.
Yeah. So they will pay in the Singapore currency. So the bank, your local Thai bank, they will convert back to how much Thai they have spent in Singapore using the Thai rate, using the bank's rate. Yeah.
Because today the rate in Thai Singapore 27.5 baht
All
per
right.
euro for Singapore now.
Yeah. So I would suggest you change a small amount because sometimes you need to buy food to eat. But certain food, small stores, they don't have a credit card. Yeah. So you need to pay cash. And for the Thai, the Chiang Mai group, okay, when you reach Singapore and reach hotel, it's almost dinner time. But because you have missed the lunch that I have actually prepared for the group, I will make arrangement for you to eat in the restaurant at 6 p.m. Would it be fine?
Okay ไหม
Okay ค่ะ Okay ค่ะ
Then you don't have to worry so much about where to find
Okay.
food after that. Okay, so I'll make arrangement for dinner for the three of you, right?
อาจารย์มนัสนัน please
ใช่ไหมซ้
yes
ำซ้ำคุณล็อกใช่ไหม
สวัสดีค่ะ May I have some a little bit questions about the SIM card that we are going there? So we need to change the credit card, or we can use our own internet.
The SIM card, right? The SIM card you can either buy a local SIM card. If you have if you want to use your own so-called internet access, we do have free Wi-Fi in certain areas like the Starbucks, the hotel, certain major restaurants. Yeah, they have so-called free Wi-Fi. Otherwise, if you want to have 24 hours connection, you're a very busy lady or busy man, I would advise you to buy the SIM card. either before you come to Singapore or you can buy at the Singapore airport.
Okay, thank you.
I would like to suggest for the Thai หมายถึง Thai that have buy don't buy SIM card แต่ but okay look like อะไรนะ add more value to outside card outside country you know I'm hope so about 400 baht I'm not enough okay for 3-5 days okay
Oh, Dr. Surapong, I think he's very familiar with the situation. I think he can advise you better how to save more money.
yes บางที3 คืน 4 วันนะท่านซื้อไม่มากหรอกนะจริงๆซื้อมาจากเมืองไทยโอเคไหมดี
ดี
นะ
มากเลย
บางคนเป็นซิมการ์ดบางทีหมดเงินเร็วโอเคไหมครับผมส่วนใหญ่ผมจะซื้อเขาเรียกอะไรนะ I'm not sure 1เรียกอะไรนะ
เดี๋ยวครับสักครู่ครับ
ผมซื้อประจำตอนนี้ไม่ได้ใช้อยากไปเมืองนอกกับส่วนใหญ่ผมก็ซื้อ
ใช่ซื้อจากไทย
ไหมนะท็อป AS หมายถึงท็อป AS ที่จะไปซื้ออะไรฝั่งต่างประเทศสมมติว่า4 วันผมก็บอกซื้อ4 วันเขาบอกราคามาเลยแพ็กเกจนะ4 วันจากในนั้นลองดูดีๆอาจารย์ลองถามดูดีๆบางทีถูกฝ่าอีกดีฝ่าเยอะเลย
ต้องดูโปรโมชั่นของแต่ละเครือข่ายที่เราใช้ครับ
โอเคนะอาจารย์ดูนะแต่ถ้าไม่นั่นอาจารย์จะต้องมาเปลี่ยนซิมการ์ดโอเคไหมพอเปลี่ยนซิมการ์ดปั๊บบางทีอะไรครับไม่แมทช์กับอะไรนะข้อมูลที่เรามีอยู่โอเคป่ะครับเข้าใจข้อมูลนะเพราะเปลี่ยนซิมการ์ดเนี่ยมันจะต้องเปลี่ยนอีเมลเดทหรือเปล่าผมไม่มั่นใจโอเคยังฝากกันนะครับแต่ส่วนใหญ่ผมจะซื้ออะไรเขาเรียกซื้อไปเลย600 700 500อะไรต่างๆ4 วันต่างๆวันละมีก็ไม่กี่บาทผมซื้อแล้ว
ใช่ไม่กี่บาทแล้วดิ400 กว่าบาทก็มีครับเนี่ยของ D-Tag ครับ D-Tag Go Travel นะครับ
บางคนเนี่ยจะต้องส่งข้อมูลตลอดเวลาโอเคไหมครับเข้าใจนะถ้าบางคนไม่ส่งก็มาส่งที่ไหนได้เลย
โรงแรมฟรี Wi-Fi หรือไม่ก็
Starbucks ใช่ไหมครับในมหาลัยมันก็มีหมดแหละตรงไหนมันก็ใช้ได้โอเคครับเชิญครับโอเค thank you อาจารย์มัทนัน the good fashion โอเค
yes
for about the communication for your family for something like that หรือว่า your lovely อะไร something in home right พอจะมีอะไรถามไหม
Any other questions
ไม่มีครับ
ในต้องเรียนโอเค
พอดีใน Google Form ผมต้นทางอยู่เชียงใหม่นี่ผมเพิ่งแก้เข้าไปครับเป็นไปที่กรุงเทพครับ
แก้แล้วของพอจะเรียนแก้แล้วนะครับเพราะไอ้ตัวนั้นมันไม่ได้อัปเดตมันไม่ได้แชร์ไง
ครับ
คือทางแต่ตอนนี้ทางตัวนี่แก้หมดแล้วเพราะต้องตัวนี่ใครแก้ชื่อไม่ได้แล้วนะเพราะว่าตอนนี้ให้ล็อกอินแล้วนะเพราะแจ้งให้แล้วโอเคไหมครับ
ครับผม
ถ้าใครชื่อผิด1 ตัว 2 ตัวต้องจ่ายเงินเพิ่มเติมเองเพราะว่าแจ้งพวกเราแล้วบอกเฮ้ยโอเค finally โอเคไหมครับแต่สำหรับเชียงใหม่ no problem เพราะก็ buy already แล้ว buy before โอเคไหมครับ
ผมพอจำเนียน BKK นะครับ
ครับผมครับโอเค
เพราะว่าตอนพอจำเนียนที่ส่งมาจากทางอะไรนะทางบริษัทนั้นเขาบอก BKK ใช่ไหมมีชื่อพร้อมนี่ใช่ไหม
มีครับ BKK ครับผม
โอเคขอบคุณครับโอเค sorry Thomas I discuss about for the ticket something like that for lost something about something like that because tonight หมายถึงว่า today เนี่ย booking already right
ใช่
that confirm หมายถึงว่า confirm ticket already if the people that have change name or change the number of passport please pay more about changing
okay
yeah so there will be also assignments for the participants to complete maybe later on I will send it to Mr. Kittisat to upload into the Google Classroom for them to do
ครับผม
Dr. Kittisat please connect with Thomas about the assignment in Google Classroom everyone use Google Classroom asอะไรนะas a handout for your study right and then submit something like your student learner this is for we train we train outside country but different classroom look like Singaporean okay Singapore country that mean classroom your class okay ไหม big class That means your idea, you something from any resort, and then you reflect in classroom. That Mr. Thomas evaluate you and from Thomas aside, and Dr. กิติศักดิ์ and อาจารย์อะไรนะ
พะเยา
อาจารย์พะเยาจะ support help mentor you โอเค understand mentor ไหมครับ
อืม
เพราะฉะนั้นโอเค you learner I only advisor because so own you know so own ไหมโอเคแต่ but okay I visit to you โอเคโอเค any question ไหมครับ any question ไหมความชำนาญสามัคคีอาจารย์ชนิดา and อาจารย์อภันตรีอาจารย์พันตรีได้ยินผมไหมครับอาจารย์พันตรีอาจารย์ชนิดาได้ยินไหม
ได้ยินค่ะ
โอเคอาจารย์พันตรีเห็นหรือเปล่าเขียนอะไรต่างๆฟังพอเข้าใจไหมโอเคนะครับเวลา you written English don't translation นะ get about the thing that the speaker speaking compare with the topic the key topic and that you understand you can get okay if your translation cannot understand okay that means that why everybody must to read before okay that means more no information right when they present you look like อะไรนะ easily to understand this is a learning technique โอเคครับsorry Thomas
No worry. So I will actually hope everyone from this learning journey could bring back a lot from this LJ, and then make it useful in the school environment in future.
โอเคเดี๋ยวเราจะเช็งเดี๋ยวอาจารย์ดร.กิติศักดิ์คุณจะเช็งแต่สเก็ตด้วยให้เปลี่ยนวันให้ด้วยนะ
ครับผมเดี๋ยวปรับครับ Thomas present your slide to my to me
I have already shared it in the group chat.
Sorry
You take a look in the group chat.
Okay. Manasanan, please.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I would like to know a little bit because I read from the internet that when we want to go to the Singapore, we need to like log in or something like CSI before we entrance to the Singapore.
Oh yes. The one I have to remind everyone to do it. It is so-called. It's like last time when we go to Thailand, we need to fill up a card, right, and submit to the immigration. But the Singapore version is the digital version. I will send you the link in the group chat so that everyone, before you come to Singapore, you can actually key in and submit. Otherwise, you cannot go through the immigration. Yeah.
Key in before 2 days or how
you can key in 1 or 2 days before. It's okay. Just indicate the dates of arrival.
Okay, and when I click on it, it say that we are tourists.
Yes, tourists.
And after that, it's like we are in the group or we are individual.
You can say that you are in group is fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
ท่านพอเข้าใจไหมครับเขาถ้าเราจะเข้าเขาเนี่ยทำตม.อิเล็กทรอนิกส์ได้เลยนะหมายถึงตม.ก่อนล่วงหน้า3 วันนะครับหมายก็ไม่ต้องไปผ่านระบบเพียงแต่ว่าเขาจะรู้จักเราเฉพาะอาจารย์ท่านผู้หญิงนะครับเตรียมดูในสเก็ตด้วนให้ดีเดี๋ยวเขาจะเห็นว่าเราพอสวยปั๊บนะสิงคโปร์จะกันเข้าใจยังครับเขากลัวจะไปทำงานไงเพราะฉะนั้นดูตัวไปตัวกลับให้ดีแล้วกันพอเรามีตัวกลับแสดงว่าเขาแน่นอนมีกรุ๊ปแน่นอนโอเคไหมครับถ้าอินดิวิดวลจะลำบากเพราะฉะนั้นถ้าอาจารย์แนบอะไรนะแนบข้อมูลที่เรามีตรงนี้ได้จบเลยเพราะมันมีอ้างอิงได้หมดนะฮะเหมือนผมโอนเงินให้อาจารย์โทมัสเนี่ยมันมีอะไรนะมันมีบิสเนสมีอะไรต่างเรียบร้อยหมดเลยเป๊ะเลยโอเคนะครับเขาตรวจสอบได้เลยอยู่ตรงไหนโอเคไหมครับเพราะฉะนั้นเช่นเดียวกันที่ตม.เขาทำเรื่องนี้ดีขึ้นคือว่าอะไรครับจะได้รวดเร็วขึ้นไม่ให้อะไรนะคนต่างประเทศมาบอกว่ามากันเวลาเขาโอเคอย่าง เขาอยากจะขึ้นรถไฟเร็วจะถึงตรงนู้นตรงนี้เร็วเพราะฉะนั้นถ้าขออาจารย์3โทมัส the T people เชียงใหม่ I'll hope so 1 hour in arrive in the hotel from MRT okay from MRT okay because MRT change one status to directly to the hotel okay
You're right. That's why I said they will not be in time for the reach the hotel, they check in, and then after that they will have the dinner at the hotel. Yeah. And then, okay, I would actually suggest that every school, they print out a copy of the invitation letter and the list of the participants that are coming here. So if immigration, they want to see, they can show them this is the invitation letter from the association. Yeah, then they will not actually question too much.
Thank you very much ดีมากครับอาจารย์โทมัสบอกว่าอะไรนะหนังสือเชิญมันใช้มีอยู่ใช้ได้อยู่แล้วโอเคไหมครับโอเคไหม เราเอาไปด้วยโอเคนะทุกท่านอย่าลืมหนังสือที่เขาเชิญแล้วนะมันมีชื่อมีอะไรอยู่ในนั้นนะฮะใช่ไหมครับที่ท่านทำไว้นะมันเป็น official อยู่แล้วโอเค thank you very much โทมัส
Any questions
เชิญครับมีใครมี question ไหมอาจจะมีก็ไม่เป็นไรถามได้ในไลน์ไว้ต่างๆถามได้นะครับผมตอบได้ผมจะตอบให้เลยเพื่อจะอำนวยความสะดวกตรงนี้ครับถือว่าเป็นการเรียนรู้ตลอดเวลาตอนนี้นะฮะแลกเงินแลกเมืองไทยดีกว่าถ้าอยากจะนั่นแต่อย่าแลกมากโอเคไหมอัตรามันจะเปลี่ยนแปลงเร็วมากตอนแรกผมตั้งใจจะส่งไปให้โทมัสประมาณสัก26 บาทตายแล้วพอส่งไปแล้ว27.50 บาทเพราะนั้นมันก็เสียไปประมาณสัก10,000 กว่าอีกแล้วเข้าใจไหมฮะนี่คือค่าแลกเปลี่ยนนะโอเคอย่างอาจารย์โทมัสก็ไม่ได้ขึ้นไปราคานะครับโอเคไหมแต่อัตราแลกเปลี่ยนเนี่ยมันทำให้เราเปลี่ยนโอเค
I have just sent over the so-called the arrival card at the group chat. Take a look. Yeah, have you received it? 4 people have already read. So you will click as a foreigner visitor, okay?
Okay.
in chat ใช่ไหมในไลน์แชทใช่ไหมโทมัส
ครับในกลุ่มไลน์ครับ
โอเคดีแล้วโอเค this is the live chat for connecting together right
No, that one is the immigration card that you need to submit before you come to Singapore.
Yeah. ทุกท่านนะครับอาจารย์โทมัสเขาเตรียมคัสสำหรับอะไรนะ transportation ให้ทุกคนนะรู้เปล่านะฮะเอาไว้สำหรับอะไรครับจะลงไปลงมาใช้คาร์ดโอเคไหมคาร์ดนั่งแท็กซี่ได้คาร์ดนั่งรถเมล์ได้คาร์ดนั่งรถไฟได้โอเคนะครับโอเคแต่ถ้าใช้เงินหมดเติมเงินเองโอเคนะ โทมัสก็เตรียมให้โอเค
Thank you Thomas Thank you very much
Welcome. So I look forward to
มีเพิ่มเติมอะไรไหม
very soon นะ
Yes see you soon No ค่ะไม่มีค่ะอาจารย์ขอบพระคุณมากค่ะอำนวยความสะดวกมากเลยอาจารย์พักผ่อนนะคะ
ครับ
กำลังเตรียมเอกสารข้อมูลค่ะได้ค่ะอาจารย์ขอบพระคุณค่ะ Thank you Thomas Thank you very much
Welcome
โอเคครับโอเคนะถ้าไม่มีอะไรนะโอเคนะครับผมขออนุญาตรีบก่อนยันหนึ่งอยู่คุยอะไรต่างๆได้เลยโอเคนะ
ได้ครับ
Right. If there's then I think I guess we shall end the meeting here. If there's anything over Dr. Kitisa and Dr. Surapong want to talk to the group.
Sorry.
Oh, that means I think okay. Meeting over. Dr. Surapong already left. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. See you in Singapore. Take good care.
โอเคมีคำถามไหมครับอาจารย์ครับมีไหมครับไม่มีนะไม่มีนะครับโอเค
ไม่มีครับขอบคุณมากครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ครับ
โอเค thank you so much Thomas and ขอบคุณอาจารย์ทุกท่านนะครับ see you ครับอาจารย์สวัสดีครับ
See you. Take care นะ
ขอบคุณมากค่ะ Thank you so much
ครับ
มีอะไรสอบถามในไลน์ได้เลยนะครับอาจารย์ครับ